and welcome to Checkpoint. Yeah, I'm really glad and excited to be here again in front of you. And today on Checkpoint, I have a very interesting topic that will be a huge blessing to you. Now, this is a topic you want to hear about. I am sure you want to hear about today's topic. But before I go into all of that, I'd like to say thank you, and thank you again for all that you do for us here at Checkpoint. Thank you for liking our videos. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for subscribing to my YouTube channel. And because of all that you do, our message is reaching a wider audience, and we are so grateful. Thank you, and thank you again. Now you know how we roll here at Checkpoint. It's time for you to like, to share, to comment, drop your comments in the comment section, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Let everyone know that Checkpoint is on right now. I can't wait to share with you what I came with today, because it's going to be mind-blowing. All right, so let's do this together. You know how we roll? Go ahead, share. Share to your friends, your relations, your associates, your neighbors. Let them know that Checkpoint is on right now. And when I come back after the break, I'll share with you what I have for you today. It's special. Trust me. All right. So let's do well to share the link right now. Share to everywhere you belong. And I'll be right back after the break. Don't go anywhere. All right. Welcome back to Checkpoint. Now, today, I told you I have a very interesting topic for you. Today on Checkpoint, my topic is habits of people who never go broke. Habits of people who never go broke. That's what I'll be sharing with you today. And I know, especially in my country, things are not funny right now. You know, and lots of people are going broke. That is why I thought to share with you the habits of people who never go broke. No matter what happens, they don't go broke because they know what to do. Now, if you know what to do, you will eventually get the results that you actually desire and require. So I like to start by telling you, welcome. You will never be broke another day in your life. If you heard me right loud and clear, please type it in the comment section right now. Say, I will never be broke another day in my life. Type it in the comment section right now. You can't wait for what I'm sharing with you today, okay? I will never be broke another day in my life. Type it in the comment section. Let me read it. Let me know that you are typing. Let me know you are hearing me loud and clear. So today, remember, I said I'm sharing with you habits of people who never go broke. It was Ayn Rand that said that money is only a tool. It will take you to wherever you wish, but it will not replace you as the driver. Let me say this again. Ayn Rand said that money is only a tool. It will take you to wherever you wish, but it will never replace you as the driver. So if you need money, if you have money, if you want to do stuff with money, you need to know that money is a tool. All right? Money is a tool. Money will not replace you as the driver. You are still the one in the steering wheel of your life. You are the one who decides what happens in your life. You are the one who decides who you will eventually be. And this is something I tell people all the time. I say money is not bad, right? Money is not bad. In the hand of a good man, money becomes a good tool. In the hand of a bad person, money becomes a bad tool. Money in itself is neutral. All right, so it takes on the form of its possessor. If you are the possessor and you're a good person, the money will become good. If you're a possessor of money and you're a bad person, the money will automatically become bad. So that's the first thing I want to say as I lay a background to habits of people that never go broke. Do you want to be that kind of person who never goes broke? Do you want to experience that? It is possible. There are people who are experiencing it, and you too can be a part of that. So let me begin to share with you very quickly the habits of people who never go broke. Number one habit of people who never go broke is that they live below their means. They live below their means. I know I'm shattering some ceilings here. in your mind, because you have always said live within your means. Live within your means. But if you live within your means, oh boy, you may eventually get broke. Now, people who don't get broke, they do something. They live below their means. They don't spend everything they earn, right? Because if you live within your means, you can decide to spend everything that you have earned, and then say, "Oh, why am I still broke?" But for you not to be broke, you have to actually do what? Live below your means. So if you're making 100,000 as your salary, your expenses should not be up to 100,000. That is how you live below your means. Now, I know somebody is telling me, what kind of thing is this? Are you not in this country? Are you not seeing what's happening? My earnings, my income is not even enough to meet basic needs. And you're saying to live below your means? That will take me to the next very, 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 very important, because if for you not to live below your means, it means you have to be making more than you actually spend. And this is the secret to you not getting broke. See, if you don't want to be broke another day in your life, you have to do something drastic. You have to do something different. All right. You have to make sure that the income is incoming enough. The income is incoming enough that you can successfully live below the income. All right. Let me share with you number two before you begin to crucify me. I'll explain better when I share with you point three, right? So number two, point of habits of people that never go broke. So number two habits of people that never go broke is that they have friends. They make friends who have very good money habits. They make friends who have good money habits. People who never go broke, they make friends who have good money habits. So who are your friends? And what kind of money habits do they have? Do they have good money habits? You know, there are good money habits and there are bad money habits. There are people that they bring in, they have money and they spend it all on one thing. I've heard of people who are wristwatch freaks. Others are car freaks. So you spend so much money on something that you cannot resell to make more money. You invest, you spend instead of investing. That is a terrible money habit. So there are money habits that will keep you soaring. There are money habits that will keep you shining. There are money habits that will keep you on top. There are money habits that will ensure that you never go broke. So who are your friends? What kind of money habits do they have? Because if they have terrible money habits, you will end up spending with them. Some people go and they buy one drink that costs lots and lots of money. And you know that your income is not like those other people's income that never ever ends. And then you are spending money on taking a drink that does not give you the necessary vitamins, that does not give you blood in your body, and you spend so much on it. Meanwhile, you would have done yourself a whole world of good if you have just used that money to buy other things or invest in some things that matter. So make sure that you have good friends, and these your good friends, they also have what? Good money habits. Capish? All right. So number three, and the major matter. I've always been singing this like a song. I've been singing it like a birdie. And I like you to know that number three is that they have multiple streams of income. I can't count how many of my videos I've talked about having multiple streams of income. And you need to know that you need to have both active and passive income. For you to be very wealthy and for you to never be broke another day in your life, you need to have both active and passive income. Active income is the income that comes in as a result of the work that you do. So every time you are working, every time you're doing stuff, every time you're working for your money, that is active income. Any money that comes from it is active income. But anytime you're not doing something, maybe you did something once in a while, you did something once, and after doing it once, it keeps bringing in money for you, that is passive income. Now, if you understood what I've just shared, I'd like you to give me examples of active income in the comment section, and also give me examples of passive income in the comment section. That way I know you are truly following. So what do you actively do in order to get money, like your salary, the job you do? That's active income. So tell me other examples. Now, for passive income, maybe you wrote a book, and since the past 10 years, this book keeps bringing in money for you. That is passive income, because you're no longer writing the book and the book is still bringing in money for you. So give me other examples of both active income and passive income. Then you also have to have, also need to have multiple streams of income. Now, in the midst of your, beyond your, when we are talking about the multiple streams of income, you also need to have what we call DBA. DBA stands for Daily Bank Alert. Can you say it with me? Daily Bank Alert. That's DBA. DBA is essential when you are making money. DBA, which is Daily Bank Alert, the money may not come in huge sums or in lump sums, but certainly this money comes in trickles, but they are consistent. So while you may have a 9 to 5 job and you get paid monthly, it is wisdom for you to ensure that you also have a daily bank alert. So what is it? What kind of business do you think you can do actively or passively that can be bringing you daily bank alerts? Let me know in the comment section. I know you have wonderful ideas, so share with me in the comment section. What can somebody do that can bring the person daily bank alert, whether you are actively doing it or passively doing it? So this is essential for you while working on your multiple streams of income. Now, if you're actively working like a 9 to 5 job, of course, you cannot have two active incomes, which means that you have to be actively working in one and then have other passive income. So that explains what I've been trying to tell you, that there is need for you to have a combo of both active and passive income. So while you may have one active income, then you may have multiple passive incomes, or depending on your work schedule, on the time of your work, some people have like 2 active income jobs that they do and then have other passive income. So whichever one works for you, do well to do that. But it's important that it's important for you to know that if you must never be broke another day in your life, there is need for you to do what? To have multiple streams of income. Now let's talk about another one that is very, very interesting. That's number 4. Number 4 habits of people who never go broke in their life. Number 4 habits is that they set financial goals and plans. They set financial goals and plans. What are your financial goals? You need to know that for your financial goal or plan to be complete, you must be able to figure out what you need in order to live comfortably. You must be able to also figure out where that money is coming from. You must also be able to figure out how you intend to spend that money in order to have reserve for other forms of savings and investment. So your financial goal is not just about, I need this money, how do I get it? No, it has to be elaborate. It has to also be specific. It has to be measurable. This financial goal has to be achievable and very, very realistic and relevant, all right? And then time bound. Have a time. Tell yourself that in this, between January and June, between January and December, I intend to have made this amount of money. But these are the things I have to do in order to make that amount of money. And this is where I'll be spending it on. And this will be my reserve for both savings and investment. That way you have a financial plan. Well, I'll not be going into an elaborate discourse on financial plans, but I know you understand what I'm trying to say. If you fail to plan, you have planned to fail. If you fail to have a financial plan, you have planned to have a lifetime of poverty. So please make sure that you are intentionally and deliberately having a financial plan or a financial goal. All right, so let's talk about the number 5 habit of people that never go broke. They save intentionally. Now, some people say savings, 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 but there is a way you can save, you will lose money. If you observe what is happening in our current day, even saving in the bank is no longer okay for you, because sometimes you save in the bank is just taking the money in charges, little by little, little by little. So if you want to save, you can save using a fixed deposit. You can save in a way that the money you are saving is equally accumulating some kind of interest for you. So that one is not just there doing nothing. Your money is there and it's accumulating for you. It's making more money for you, more money that you can spend. So that at the end of the day, it's not just about how much you save, it's also how much you made from just saving your money. So save intentionally. Go to your bankers, ask questions. there are wisdom in place that may help people to make their money while they save. So you can equally get from them. There are different packages from different banks, all right, depending on the kind of bank you bank with. There are different packages. I'm not going to talk about any particular bank's package so that you don't quote me out of context, but just go to your bank officer, your bank manager, ask them questions. I want to save this money, but I don't just want to put it in an account where I'll just be getting debits and debits and debits. I want to save it in a place where it will be safe and then it can accumulate interest for me. And if your banker is a good person, I'm sure they should be able to share with you some insights on how to make more money in that area. Is that okay? So, habits of people who never go broke is that they know how to save intentionally. All savings is not the right savings. So there's a way you can save and you can even save incorrectly. It is wisdom for you to know how to save and to save properly in order to make sure that at the end of the day, you get value for the money that you are saving. Is that okay? All right, let's talk about number six. Number six habit of people who never go broke is that they are financially intelligent. You know that many of us focus on just the intellectual prowess, okay, go to school, being academically intelligent, and we forget other areas of intelligence. Now, if you must be a well balanced person, if you must be a very somebody who never goes broke, number one, you need to be financially intelligent. Now, I know I have always talked about emotional intelligence, but there are several forms of intelligence. Academic intelligence is the one that you helps you to study your books and excel in studies, all right, and excel academically. Emotional intelligence is the one that helps you to be able to guard your emotions, control your emotions, and have good relationships with people. Social intelligence is like street intelligence. Your ability to go to be in the street, your ability to live in an area and know what's happening in that area and be wise enough to be able to live peacefully and successfully and safely in that same area. That's street wisdom. That's what it's called. Then there's another one, adversity intelligence. Your ability to save yourself from problems, from struggles, from challenges, from pain, from difficulty. You know that there are many intelligent people that when they face adversity, they take poison and die. They can't stand it. They don't understand why it should be happening to them. And that's because they have very low adversity intelligence. But when you have a high adversity intelligence, you are able to go through a rough patch in your life without losing your mind. Now, let's come back to the point that we are trying to make, the financial intelligence. Financial intelligence is your ability to make money, save money, multiply money. Your ability to make money, save money, and multiply money. See, you are not financially intelligent if you can only make money. Ask anyone who has made money. It is easier to make money than to multiply money. So, some people make money, but they don't know how to multiply it. And at the end of the day, because you keep spending and spending, the money goes away. But if you have the wisdom, the requisite wisdom, the financial intelligence that we're talking about, you'll be able to not just make money, not just to save the money and keep it safe, but you'll also be able to do what? Know how to multiply your money, turning it into endless streams of wealth that never gets dry. That way you never get broke. So people who never go broke, they are very financially intelligent. Now, tell me, if you're financially intelligent, what are the kind of things you think you'll be doing? What are the kind of things you think will be showing up in your life? Let me know in the comment section. Chat with me. Chat with me. Let me know in the comment section. Say it in the comment section right now. Type it, all right? Let me know what your thoughts are. If you are a financially intelligent person, what are the kind of things that we get to see in your life? Let me know in the comment section. Because financial intelligence is a must-have if you will never go broke another day in your life. So what is your financial intelligence level? What do you know about finances? What do you know about finances? Do you know that money is called currency because money flows, it comes and it goes? Do you know that that is why money is called currency? Because it flows like current. That's why it's called currency. So if you know that money comes and money goes, then you know the wisdom that is necessary in order to bring in money, not just to trap it, but to also multiply it. And that is where financial intelligence comes in. And if you need financial intelligence, let me know. I think we'll be making a masterclass of financial intelligence, knowing how to not just make money, but also to multiply your money. All right? All right. So number seven habit of people who never go broke is that they have self-control. Mhm. They have self-control. You see, when their income increases, they don't increase their expenditure. They don't increase their expenditure when their income improves. The fact that I started making more money, you know, started readjusting. This is almost like the commonest thing that most people do. When income increases, lifestyle automatically improves, and you do not consider the financial implication of doing this. So it's wisdom for you to know that you need self-control. You don't jump on every trend. You don't jump on everything that's happening. You don't say, okay, this person is buying this, I just go and buy it. This person is wearing that kind, I just go and do it. This person is, see, you don't get moved like that. You have self-control. You know what is good for you and what is not good for you. You know what you need and what you don't need. You know what is necessary and what is not necessary. You know what is, even Apostle Paul said that all things are lawful, but not all things are expedient. All things are lawful, but all of them are not important to me at the moment. I don't need to have everything. People who never go broke know how to exercise self-control. They don't buy things because their friends say so. They don't buy things because everybody's buying it. They don't buy things because it's trending. They know that a time will come when that thing that is trending will stop trending, and they will still buy it and have good value for that, for their money. So if you want to never go broke any day, another day in your life, do yourself a favor. Do something, and that is what we call self-control. Self-control or self-discipline will keep you. It will help you to tell you, say no to certain things that are not necessary in your life. It will help you to say no to certain things. It will help you to accept what you need to accept and let go of what you need to let go. Self-control is key. You know, there are people that when they are passing a shop, they can't successfully pass that shop without entering to buy something. You know why some shops have show glasses now? And they put lights on it so that it can attract people who do not actually have self-control. Beyond helping you to find what it is you are looking for, people who don't have self-control will see something through a show glass and will say, I must get that. If I don't get it, and even if it means them spending all the hard-earned money they have, they will do that just because they want to get that particular stuff. So self-control will save you a lot of pain. It will save you a lot of heartache. It will save you experiencing poverty. They don't increase their lifestyle because income has improved. They maintain the same way until they are sure that the money they have has sponsored the vanity in their hearts. So please, don't spend above what you earn. Don't spend all that you earn. Learn to live below your means. Let's talk about number 8. So number 8 habit of people who never go broke is that they see money as a good thing, not as an evil thing. So they see money as good, not evil. People who never go broke see money as good, not as evil. Do you know that people who talk about money is bad, money is evil, what, all those kind of negative talks about money are usually the very poor people? That rich people don't say negative stuff about money because they know that money is like a current. It flows. So they know that if money must flow in your direction, you can't be attacking what you intend to attract. If you want to attract money, you cannot be attacking money. Money is not bad. I don't know which portion of the Bible told you so, but money is not evil. What is evil is the love of money. If you love money, then it's evil, pure evil. But if you know that you are making money just for the purpose of being able to meet needs, touch humanity, and solve problems, then you deserve money. And money is good. Money is needed. So my encouragement to you today is that you should change your attitude. Watch your tongue. Even the Bible says that death and life are in the power of the tongue. The way you speak about it determines what happens in your life. In the same way, the way you talk about money determines if money stays in your life or money goes away from your life. If you see money as evil, money will be evil. If you see money as good, money will be good. So what do you see money as? I met a lady sometime, not long ago. We chat from time to time. She's one of those Real Housewives of Abuja. I don't know if you've watched this program. I'm not sure I've watched any of the episodes, but I met her and she told me she was one of the actors on that particular series. And then I noticed that there was a slogan she was known for. And she said, I have a good relationship with money. And please, I like to extend that word to everyone who is watching me right now. You need to have a good relationship with money. You need to have a good relationship with money. You need to know that money is good for you. Money is good. It is coming in your direction. I like it to say after me. I have a good relationship with money. Money is coming to me. Money is flowing in my direction. When it comes to me, it will find purpose. When money comes to me, it will find vision. When money comes to me, it will be a blessing, not just to me, but to everybody around me. That's a good way to talk about money. Don't see money as evil continually. Don't see money as something that's not okay to have. See money as something that you deserve. Was it not our scriptures, the Bible, that tells us, blessed be the Lord who teacheth my fingers to fight and teaches me how to make money. God teaches you how to make wealth. It is God who teaches us how to make wealth. So how can the same God who teaches us how to make wealth be against wealth? God is not against wealth. God is not against your prosperity. In the book of 3 John chapter verse 2, it says that, beloved, I wish above all things that thou mayest prosper and be in health, even as your soul prospereth. God wants you to prosper. Can you allow this to sink into your mind? Can you allow this to sink into your spirit? God wants me to prosper. Say it. God wants me to prosper. God wants you to prosper. And what are you going to do about it? Are you going to fold your hands? Talk negatively about money? Say money is evil? Discuss negatively about it? Or are you going to say empowering words that bring money into your life? Remember what the person I talked about at the beginning of this video said. Ayn Rand said that money is only a tool. It can take you to wherever you want to get to, but it will never take hold of the driver's seat. You are the one who will still drive this money. So money in the hand of a good person is good money. Money in the heart of a bad person is bad money. When money enters the hand of a good man, widows will be empowered. Children will be able to go to school. Roads will be established. People will rejoice. The sick will be their medical bills will be taken care of. But when money goes into the hand of a bad man, people die. Wars break out. There is wanton destruction because money is in the hand of a bad person. So learn this lesson today and tell yourself, I will never be broke another day in my life. Say it like a minute. I will never be broke another day in my life. One more time. I will never be broke another day in my life. Say it. That's why I'm sharing with you the habits of people who never go broke. By the time you begin to keep all of these habits, you will discover that your financial life has drastically improved. And that's my desire for you. All right, let's talk about number 9. Number 9 habits of people who never go broke is that they are not materialistic. They are not materialistic. Have you seen people who dress their money? Like you see somebody, this person is really not rich, right? But they have used all their money to wear clothes. They have used all their money to wear a ring. They have used all their money to dress up. But then, have you not sat down to discover even the very wealthy, how do they dress? The very wealthy, you see them on t-shirt and a top and they're comfortable. Because they understand and realize that they're rich Their being rich is not a function of what they wear, but a function of what they are doing, a function of what they truly have. For those who are not rich, who are poor, they dress their money, they wear everything on their body, but eventually they die on the road. But that's not a way to live. Don't be materialistic. Exercise self-constraint. Be contented with the things that God has blessed you with. Don't keep don't keep looking for quick fixes. You want to get this, you want to get that, don't be materialistic. Learn to love the things that you have. As a matter of fact, there is something you have that the world out there is envying. There's something you have that is of value, so much value. Enjoy it. Don't trivialize the things that you have. And don't keep looking out for all what other people have. You see, that spirit of envy and jealousy will never leave you if you're very materialistic. Always look for clothing, looking out for other people's stuff to take. That's not the way to live. You see the rich dressing like they are poor, and you see the poor dressing like they are rich. Somebody will say that's an upside down arrangement, but that's how it is. So don't invest all your money on materialistic things. Learn to invest properly. Invest in things that have value. How will you have money and the only thing that comes to your mind is to buy cars? And you forget that the moment you drive that car out of the car dealer's shop, the price of that car goes down. That car becomes a liability, never an asset, because it keeps taking money from you. It keeps taking money from you. It does not give you money back. This is why you have to exercise lots and lots of wisdom when it comes to managing finances and making sure that you never ever go broke. Number 10, and the last one I'll be sharing with you for today, is that the habit of people who never go broke is that they practice covenant giving. They practice covenant giving. Argue with your phone. Argue with your laptop. Argue whatever it is you're watching with, or whatever device you are tuned in to. See, people who never go broke practice covenant giving. They understand that beyond the economy, there is something we call covenant. They understand that because of the covenant, if you have a covenant with God and you practice covenant giving, God is a rewarder. You see, the Babylonian system will tell you for you to have more money, save, 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 and invest. But do you know, in the kingdom life, for you to have more money, what do? You give. You give and you give. The Bible says, blessed is he that giveth more than he that receiveth. Blessed is he that giveth more than he that receiveth. When you keep giving, you are the blessed one. And this blessing is not salary. This blessing is not just one alert. This blessing is a lifetime of wealth. And many people despise this because you do not understand covenant. My husband and I, when we understood this and we started giving, and we started giving to God, and we started sowing, we discovered that our lives moved forward. We discovered that things got better. We had more when we were giving more. And it may look like foolishness, but God does not want you to trust in money. God does not want you to have love of money. That's why I said that love of money is evil. He wants you to be wealthy, but he doesn't want your trust to be in that money. Let me share a powerful revelation with you. Do you know that when Abraham and Lot's servants, they were having issues in the field where they were grazing, Abraham called Lot and said, Lot, you know you are related to me. You know you are my blood. Now I want you to do something. Look at this land. Take to the left or take to the right. Any side you want to take. Whether to the left or to the right, feel free to just take any portion. Let me ask you, why would Abraham ask Lot to choose before him who was the called one? There was something Abraham knew that Lot did not know. The Bible said that Lot looked at the other side of the land and it was green and it was very luxuriant. It was fresh. It looked fruitful, and Lot took that portion. Abraham took the part that did not look like it. He took the portion of land that did not look like it. He took the portion of land that did not appear rich and fruitful. because he knew something that Lot did not know. Abraham knew that the blessing was on him. He knew that he was a blessed man, and it didn't matter which portion of land he took. Even if he took a desert, he was going to make money. Even if he took a desert, he was going to be wealthy. Even if he took a desert, he was going to increase on every side. Even if he took a desert, his prosperity will not cease. He knew that. And this is the wisdom that every covenant practitioner should know. It doesn't matter what the economy is. It doesn't matter what is happening. It doesn't matter how things are. It doesn't matter what is happening everywhere. As long as you are a person of the covenant, as long as you're a covenant practitioner, things will always work out in your favor. Heads or tails, we win. Heads or tails, we succeed. Heads or tails, we get better. Heads or tails, we come out on tops. He knew this. He knew that. And that became a blessing, because he knew that the blessing was not in the land. The blessing was upon him. And he knew that if he took any portion of the land, even if it be a desert, the blessing will follow him into that land. And because of the blessing, there will be lots of fruitfulness in the land. There will be lots of prosperity as a result of that. Abraham knew that the blessing was not on the land. Lot looked at the land. It was green. It was fruitful. He took the land. But he didn't know that it was the blessing that was the most important thing. And when Abraham took the land, eventually the green vegetation and the fruitful land of Lot became Sodom and Gomorrah that was burnt to ashes. Abraham chose better because he knew better. I like you to know better and do better. I like you to be a covenant practitioner. Learn how to give. Many of us think we know how to give, but we don't know how to give. How do you give? Who do you give to? If you must be a perfect giver, you must learn how to give. First and foremost, to God. How do you give to God? You give in your church. How do you give to God? You give to your pastor. How do you give to God? You give in ministry. This is giving to God. The second kind of giving is giving forward. How do you give forward? You give to your mentors. You give to your role models. You give to people that you want to be like. People that have arrived at the places that you want to get to. You sow into their lives. You sow into their visions. The third kind of giving is the giving at your level. After you have given upward, you have given forward, you give at your level. This may be colleagues, this may be friends, this may be family, people you want to support, you want them to get stronger, you are helping them with their business, you're helping with their career, you're helping them with their academics, whatever it is they can give around. That's level giving, the giving at your own level. And then fourth, and the last one I will share with you is alms giving. This is below giving. You have given for upward, you have given forward, you have given at your level, now you are giving below. You are giving below to people who are less privileged, people who don't have as much as you do, people who are struggling, people who are crying, people who are in prison, people who are hungry, people who are widows, people who are bereaved, people who are lost, orphans, people who cannot help themselves. Now, when you give upward, you give forward, you give at your level, and you give downward, you have completed the cycle of giving. I would say giving backward, right? That would have been like trying to make it a full cycle, but this is how you give. You give upward, you give forward, you give at your level, and you give to those who are below you. That way, you have completed that cycle. That way, you are actually practicing covenant giving. Now, please, let me share this wisdom with you. Don't be foolish to give to those below, to the orphans, to the widows, to the less privileged, to the sick, to the hungry, to those in prison. And after giving to them, say, oh, I've done my giving. This is the best giving ever. I don't want to give anymore. You have not given as you should. There are things that sacrifice will do for you that alms giving will not do for you. There are things that prophetic offering will do for you that alms giving will not do for you. There are things that sowing into your mentor to get access will do for you that giving to poor and less privileged people will not do for you. As a way you sow into your mentor's life, your mentor will say, come, you're going with me on this next trip. And doors open for you, that an opportunity is open for you that skyrockets you into the place you have always prayed to be in. So you have to exercise wisdom. The giving to God is different from the giving to your mentors. The giving to your mentors is different from giving to people who are around you. The giving to people around you is different from giving to alms and to the less privileged. So don't give one and assume that the blessing of one will roll over into the other one. It doesn't work like that. You have to intentionally practice how to give these things and give properly. So these are the things I decided to share with you today on Checkpoint. I hope it was very, very insightful. I told you how habits, I shared with you habits of people who never go broke. And I told you, number one, they live below their means. Number two, I said they make friends with people who have good money habits. I shared with you, number three, they have multiple streams of income. I shared with you, number four, they set financial goals and plans. And number five, I shared with you that they save and invest with wisdom. Number six, they are financially intelligent. And I share with you, number seven, that they have self-control and they don't increase their expenditure when their income improves. I told you, number eight, they see money as a good thing and not as an evil thing. Number nine, I told you they are not materialistic. Okay, they are not materialistic. They don't dress their money. All right. And then number 10, I said they practice covenant giving. And these are the things I thought to share with you today on habits of people who never go broke. As I've shared with you, I am very optimistic that you will never go broke. No matter how bad it gets, no matter how bad things are, you will never go broke because you know what to do. And when you know what to do, you have to do better. My Angela said that if you know better, we should do better. So if you know better, do better. Now that you know, do what you ought to do so that you never go broke another day in your life. Understand that the blessing is not in what you do, it is in who God has made you to be. Abraham understood this and it was different. In fact, when you understand this, you might be selling sand and sand will prosper in your hand. You might be drinking water and selling water will prosper in your hand. No matter what it is you find yourself doing, you will see it prosper in your hand because the blessing is not in that thing. The blessing is in who God has made you to be. Thank you so much for sharing with me today on Checkpoint. Let me know how you felt about today's message and topic in the comment section. Let me know what you thought about it. Let me know what your thoughts are. And then I'll be bringing you solid content next time that we meet. So until we meet again, keep making a positive, indelible mark in the lives of people and on the sands of time. I love you so very much. Bye-bye for now. Everyone, I hope you were blessed by that message. All right, so I want you to just go ahead and support us. If you are led, go ahead and just sow into the account right on the screen. And I know that as you do that, God will bless you big time. Because of the seeds you are sowing, you'll be able to reach a wider audience on different platforms. So please do well to sow that seed and God will bless you. Love you.